Good morning, MLM champions. Pat McKeon here on Thursday or Wednesday. You lose track of time in paradise. Anyway, what I wanted to talk to you today about is, first of all, I got to tell you, Alexandra went to Colombia for the next 15 days. You know, when you're living in a different country, you have to go back to your home country for at least 72 hours. Again, crazy immigration laws that we live in. But that being aside, I wanted to share with you a very quick story about a prospecting call I had yesterday. I am looking at a company that I happen to think has an incredible product, one that is used by every person in the world. Forget about just the United States. So I'm doing my due diligence, and I spoke to this gentleman. Very nice guy, but I gotta tell you, at one point in the conversation, I just had to say, stop. And I had to quiet him down because all he did was talk about himself, the product benefits, and I really got to see how important what we have been learning about attraction marketing is. Not once did this gentleman ask me why I was even interested. What am I looking for? Just questions about me, like why am I living in Panama? Just again, the importance of attraction marketing, getting to know people in the first 5, 6, 7 minutes, of the conversation. This didn't happen one time with him. So I stopped him and I said, listen, this is what I do. I'm with MLSP. And I learn attraction marketing, and this is how we prospect. And basically, you haven't asked me one question. All you've done is talk about yourself and your love of the products and service. So he said, oh, I know, I wrote a book on sales. I know you're supposed to ask questions. I'm like, well, if you wrote the book on sales, why aren't you following your advice? Anyway, long story short, not that I was going to join the company, but if I were, he lost the sale. And he even said, but you called me. I said, that's right, I called you, and you've cost yourself a sale. But like I said, I wasn't going to buy the product. So anyway, the point being, very, 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 I can't stress how important it is. When somebody calls you up, when you call a prospect up, when a prospect calls you up, when a prospect calls you up, you practically have the deal. All you have to do is shut up and ask questions. Be interested in the other person. Let them know you are interested in them and that you can help them reach their goals. But you can't help them reach their dreams and goals if you don't know what they are. And the only way to know is in the first 3 minutes to get into a rapport with them by asking personal questions. That being said, I'm going to Spanish classes today so I can become more fluent in Spanish. My friends, if I can do it here in Panama, living my dream, getting out of the rat race of New York City, so can you. Tell me what your dreams are today. And in the meantime, after class, I think I'm going to go for a dip in the pool, in my next door neighbor's pool, because our pool is being cleaned right now. You have a fantastic day.